Oh shit, I forgot to unmute. Okay, well, I'm just gonna shorten up what I said for myself. So it will be a short stream today. I didn't plan to stream today, but I did need some clips and content. So it was either this or recording, and I didn't feel to record, and I was supposed to stream 2 days ago. So I stream today, and today we will stream Backrooms Loop, which is another one of these anomaly games, I assume. So I don't know. We can. I think we can just jump straight into it. I can. Why is the music though? Maybe turning down that volume and turning up my volume. There we go. Whoa! Surely this can't be normal, right? Hey, I can wipe the music! Hey, what's up, man? What? Okay. Well, I guess I'm going back in here. Hey, one right. Yeah, this seems more likable. Hey, nice PC. Enter. Oh! I went somewhere. I went to a place where my model lags. I don't know if I want to go back in there again. Shit. A boulder. Hello. Is this an all-seeing eye? Okay, well, this boulder is not supposed to be there, so I'm just gonna head back. Can I open this door? Oh, okay, nothing there. Hey, let's go, I was right! Wait, where's the door? Wait, what the frick? Wait, so the boulder's supposed to be there, but not the door? Okay, I was right, but on the wrong thing. Oh. And the PC is gone as well. Hello. So I'm gonna head back and assume that there's another anomaly. Okay, I was right. Okay, so the door is supposed to be here. The door is supposed to be here. The PC is to build. Okay, so PC was the thing that was wrong last time. That's good. Okay. There we go. Dude, it's too easy. I know this eye feels wrong. It feels like the eye shouldn't be there, but I don't know. What? That was wrong? Okay, wait, there's a QR code there. Wait. Let me take my phone. I'm gonna Just gonna scan that quickly. Wait, while I'm on my phone and scanning this, I can use my webcam. I got a new webcam that maybe is a bit more accurate. Let's see if the camera wants to work. It didn't work earlier for some reason. Not the camera per se, but like the calibration on VTube Studio. I don't know, maybe this just proves that you have to use a phone. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna scan the QR code and see what comes up. A YouTube video? Okay, wait, let me see. I can bring it up on my browser so you guys can see as well. Are you kidding me? Wait, are you... Wait. Let me just get back to my freaking... You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, hi, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm playing a Backrooms Loop, and I hate that the first thing that happens when I play it is getting a QR code, getting rickrolled. Well, I'm gonna see that as an anomaly. Yep, that was right. Nothing there. How's the day been? How's it going with the game? I don't think there's an anomaly here. Nothing there. Okay, so what you missed? I came up to 4 and then I lost. I found a PC that made my lag, and I got rickrolled. I think that's about it. Is it like Terminal 8? Is that like if that's an anomaly game? Then yeah, sure. I can just compare it to Captured since I played that game before, and I have another game planned to play as well called The Floor Above. I don't know, I like these anomaly games. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce them. Okay, 4. Also look at anomaly. Yeah, exactly, those type of games. And so far it's going pretty good for me. Oh! Oh!
Green light. Red light. Red light. Green light.
Oh!
Red light. Red light.
You tricked me, you son of a bitch! I got squid gamed. Wait, did I lose?
Did I jump scare you?
I lost!
Coward. You make me sick. Your weakness is...
Oh god! Oh look! Backroom. Ayo. Bananad. Oh. That was right. Because last time I checked, there is no backroom on the PC. I think they're updating this. I lost. I think they're updating this game because I saw a meme earlier in this game that is pretty new, I think. Hey yo! Dude, that computer mouse is raving. Wait, I'm gonna add the music in here to the YouTube video. But yeah, there's a meme that recently came. I don't know how to explain it, but I saw it a couple of days ago. I don't know, maybe it's an old one I just haven't seen before. I wonder what our goal should be. Like, how many floors should we try to reach up to? What was it like? It was one of these. How should I describe it actually? Wait, I have an idea. I have an idea. It's really fun to try to find it as well because since I don't even know what it's called. Put it on the screen. Wait a minute! Wait, I am so smart. I did actually clip that moment.
Oh, princess?
Hello, princess. I am so smart. Let's see, content, clips. Okay, there we go. Here is the moment. Surely this can't be normal, right? Hey, I can wipe the music! Hell yeah! Hey, what's up, man? Yeah. Anyways. Why is the most critical unused stream right now? That's a really good question. the oh shit, what am I doing? The most critical scream is more effective towards me when it comes to other horror games, especially Resident Evil, probably Silent.
Hello.
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 Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh my god, no Turtle Sex 2. Lego, stop it! Lego made the Turtle 6. We don't need Turtle 6. This is making my model disappear. In darkness, only fear survives. Triggered. Okay, so I got an achievement for that. What the hell? Yeah, that's a straight up anomaly. Anomaly. I know it would be perfect to what the hell is that? Okay, so it seems like there is some parts of this game that makes my model lag, but you know what? Majority of it is okay. Okay, what did I miss? Oh. Yeah, that seems wrong. Why is the game lagging? How did I miss that? I don't know. Oh no. Seems like the game crashed. Oh wait, I'm back. Wait, I'm back where I started. Hey, where I ended. Look, I'm still at 2. Let's go. No rickroll sign. Everything here looks normal. Let's continue. I think Doom was loading. What? How did I miss that? Okay, you know what? Fine. I will never be able to get over 5. I wonder what I'm missing. The painting on the right. Oh! Hey, yo! I can vibe to this. Hey, yo! Sorry guys, had to leave the party early. That was my favorite one so far. Holy shit. I like it that whenever I trigger something like that, I get an achievement for it. I think the painters look normal. guess you're normal too. Ba-da-da. What did I miss? What, do I have to look at every freaking lamp on the roof and see what I'm missing? Gotta be back later. Okay, good luck with whatever you're gonna do. Do I have to count every freaking lamp on the roof and see what's... Okay, there's one there. And then over here it goes 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, so no lamp is missing. Cat! Hi, kitty! I don't hear any music. There's no music from the cat. And there's no... Aww. I wanna hear the cat music. Okay, goodbye spinning cat. Yeah. What happened if... Can I trigger this event? What the frick? Yeah, I don't think that's supposed to be normal. I'm gonna kick the ball. I can kick the eyeballs. Let's kick the balls. And we are on 4. Let's see if we can reach 5 today. Oh shit. Shit. Yeah, I think this is the wrong room. Okay, we're up on 5. What the frick? Hello? Are you okay? Why is it becoming more green? He's becoming one with the plants, guys. This reminds me of Sabrina the Teenage Witch. In one specific season, but I can't remember which season. Well, I think we all can agree that he now gets green fingers. Okay, I don't think it can be more green, and I don't think there will be any more vines or flowers growing on him. Bye, guy. We are on 6, new record! Okay, so the lamps look normal. Nothing wrong with them. He's okay. They are okay. I think this is a normal room. Oh no. No! What did I miss? Okay, fine. I'm okay. I'm okay. Just... Hell yeah. Absolute cinema. Did the game crash on me again? Guys, I think the game crashed on me again. Oh, it did not crash. I don't know what this says. Is this Skyrim? Dude, I don't know what you say. Dragon! Well, my model disappeared there for a sec. Honestly, since this is a game that will basically never end, I will 100% play this again when I get a new graphics card. Oh, someone wants to come in. Come in! Oh, it's locked. Is there a key somewhere? Do you have a... Is there a key somewhere here? You don't happen to have a key? Aww. Sorry my dude, but there is no key here. I'm trying to open up for you. Oh! Okay, no feet from there this time. No Skyrim or QR code. No dancing mouse or eyeball. Oh, but Mona Lisa is gone. Hello? Yeah, I don't want to stick around to see what's going on. Excuse me. How? You betrayed me, Lobster. How dare you? What the frick? Okay. Okay, I can wipe the music. Okay, before I die, I'm just gonna head back to the door. There doesn't seem to be anything wrong for now. Let's go, okay, we have broken the record. New score, guys. Oh, hell, they actually did the meme. Is this gonna be my thumbnail? Right, this will be my thumbnail. Can I just... I'm just gonna hide myself quickly. There we go. Why is my model lagging this time? Like, come on. It's not like I have anything running in the background, like, right? No, I don't. Maybe it's like only when it's anomalies here. What the my door! Oh! Hello! Okay, I guess I have to make it through here. Oh! Wait, I saw the door. Oh my god. I'm not gonna give up. Speedrun. Hell yeah. I'm such a good speedrunner, guys. 2 seconds, let's go. Okay, everything seems normal. Wait, this is fire door and toilets. You know, if I get wrong now, that might be the thing. But 11 is our high score so far. Oh wait, okay, 12. It was supposed to be like that. Weird, but sure. Oh! Speaking about weird, what happened? Domain expansion! Oh, I made it. I survived the main expansion, guys! Not everyone can do that. I'm gonna have to try finish GJK. $14, okay, I like. Okay. Nothing seems to be wrong so far. No blue lobster after me. I know, it feels like it's gonna build up. My model. Guys, I'm just gonna... My model with 100 is 100% lagging here, so I'm... Seems like I died. Or survived? Hey, yo! Hey, yo! at least 10 was our checkpoint, so we will not go back to 0 again. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da. Okay, we are good so far. We are good, we are good. No animality yet. All the lamps seems to be okay. Let's get to 15. Enter circus-like room. Hey, wait, this character is kind of cute. Is that a big rat? Knock knock. No, what cute! That's actually cute. Wait, okay, don't have a riktigt söt. Aw, that is so sweet. I can't go into the rooms. Oh look, it's the back room again. Oh, okay, I don't want to go in there. Wait, is that a dead Skibbity toilet? That's beautiful. This is dark. Hey, it's that painting again. That's upside down door. Mona Lisa. And the Spider-Man meme. And that's exit. Wait, this was no exit. Wait. Oh, here's exit. I am gonna go back. Nothing wrong there. Nothing wrong with this. You are A-okay. You are A-okay too. $16. We are going. Oh my god, wait, they're all looking at me. I don't like that. Can we reach 20, guys? What is going on here? Are you waiting for something? And almost there. Hey, what you up to? Nothing seems to be wrong, yeah. A bit scary, but okay.
Hello.
Hell? What do you mean help? Is anyone needing for help here? I mean, I guess the help sign is an anomaly here, so I'm just gonna go in here. Something's happening. It's lagging. Wait, something is going on. Where it is supposed to happen. Okay, so it wanted me 100% to look back, but shit, that scared the shit living hell out of me. Okay, we're speed running. This is normal, this is normal, this is normal, this is normal. Everything looks normal, guys. Normal, 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 normal. You are normal, that are normal. Everything is normal. Everything is too normal. It's been 5 rooms now and no anomaly here. What's going on? The door is already open. I see that as an anomaly. Wait, this door is also open. Oh wait, it's supposed to be. Everything is awesome. What the shit? Hello? You're so small. I'm not gonna be eaten by a shark, guys. Not when I'm this close to 20. Okay, nothing seems to be wrong. Okay, one more, then we're on the next checkpoint. Is that a cockroach? Yeah, not... This makes my whole PC lag, guys. It's not just my model. Shit. Hurry back to the room! Oh, we made it. We made it. Through lags and hell, we made it to 20. So, I guess I can't go to that one because it's an anomaly. Why is my model lagging? I haven't done anything. Oh. Oh! Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. Guys, I don't like this. It feels like something is supposed to be there. Wait, he's looking at me. He's never looking at me. Hell no. I got the achievement already. I'm not gonna get killed. Dude, this eye is looking at me. That's not normal. Oh god, you freaking... Okay, 25. Stuff seems to be normal here. What? What was wrong? Everything is awesome. I didn't see anything wrong with the last one. No, no. Why is there a big rock here? "24, baby." What the frick? Mwah. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Smooch. This guy is getting some smooches. Hey, wait. Is that guy waiting for me if I go here? No, he's not. Mwah. Nope. Nope. Love? Aw. You feel filled with determination. Honestly, I kinda like this. It's... What? I just had these flowers. The ghost took my love from me! Stupid goat. Oh, we're almost at 30 now. I don't think anything seems to be out from the ordinary, so I guess we can assume it's safe. It was not safe? What the fuck? Well, that's a tractor. Oh wait, 3 vents, 3 vents. Okay, everything is normal. What? Wait, I was right there. I wonder what abnormality I missed. Oops. That was not me. It seems like everything looks normal here. Okay. Leap of faith, baby! Oops. Don't try to do Assassin's Creed. What happened with you, man? What the frick? Oh, I got the achievement Step in Infinity Blood. Nice. Well, not nice, I guess, because now I have bloody feet. Oh wait, the camera. Hey. Okay. Wait a minute, these things is wrong. I think it doesn't seem right, at least. Yeah, I was right. Oh, they're not even supposed to be there at all. Okay, seems to be fine. Nothing out of the ordinary. Except that, I guess. Oh! Are you doing Squid Game? And time to restart to 21. Wait a minute. Light backroom fire. Nice. Oh, button! It was worth it. Okay, nothing there. You look normal. These are normal. Everything is normal. I was wrong. I wonder what was not normal. I studied now and this should be normal. What? I just missed 2 anomalies. Oh, I'm back here. Frick you, goat. I don't want you anymore. Nothing wrong there. I don't think there's nothing wrong here. Oh my god, it was wrong again. What am I missing? Oh my god. Hey, yo, it's going on again. Oh, it's a green plant again. Have I seen like all the anomalies already? Because I don't think I've seen anything new in a bit. Oh, it's a vegan rickroll. No dancing mouse this time. Well, at least there's no blue lobster right now. Even if I like the blue lobster, I don't want him to jump scare me again. Hello? Okay, one more and we're up on 30. Be cautious now. We don't want to go down to 21 again. I think everything should be normal, right, guy? Right? Nothing out of the ordinary here. Yes! Check. Where's the door? Frick, my chair is hot. Whatever, a normal. Holy shit! No wonder my model is dying. I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this! I take the fall. What the frick? Oh my god, I'm gonna have to restart. Let's see if I can make it. I'm gonna have to go up there. Let's go! It's close to me again. Oh my god, it caught me. I had to restart again. Save me, save me, save me. Shit. Oh my god, this is stressing me out. Okay, I kinda know the way. didn't do a shit! I guess it means I can go here. Oh, that scared me. I wonder if there's another way. I think there is one way. I can try my best to get there. It'll be hard. Well, there was not another way. Oh! He has a smiley hat. I think I know what I'm supposed to do. I think I am supposed to go on those lines. I mean, this doesn't do anything. That's the weird part. Shit. Shit. I was not supposed to go here. Fuck me. How do I get out of here? Oh wait, I think I know now. Are you kidding me? It's locked! Oh. Oh, I see. This is so evil towards me. I'm so locked in now. Come on. No! Oh my god, are you kidding? Oh, blue pill! Oh my god. Oh, my heart. Oh my god, my freaking heart. I can't. I don't want to anymore. I don't know what I'm pressing. Oh fuck. Oh shit. I guess I'm pressing blue just because. No. 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 No, 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 no. I'm not gonna do that again, guys. I'm not gonna do that again. Hell nah. I'm gonna have to actually. Nah. Nah, 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 nah. Honestly, I think at this point we have done most of them, so I don't know what. Wait, what was this? Huh. I think we did most of them, so I guess we can go to the next game. Boop. Let's see. I had another game I wanted to try. It's called the Twisted Gallery. And I'm pretty sure my model works on this. I think. I hope. If it doesn't, then I don't want to play this game as a PNG. So if it doesn't work, I'll build. If it doesn't work, I could probably continue Escape Yandere. Because I'm pretty sure my model didn't lag on that one. No, it didn't. Oh wait, I forgot. I don't have time for another game. Not if I'm gonna react to some videos too. Because there's actually one. It feels so quiet without music. What the hell? Ah. Okay, so I want to watch this video with you guys because this is a great opportunity to see what other horror games we can get and play in the future. Because this is called Horror Games That Broke Streamers. This is perfect for me, right? As a horror streamer. Oh wait, I need to I just realized that I've been in the wrong this whole time. There we go. Okay, horror games that broke streamers. Let's freaking go.
If I get a blue screen again when I play the fourth one.
Do we get to know what games it is?
This one is virus.
Do we?
For 12 fucking viewers.
Okay, you know what? It doesn't say what games it is. I am actually a bit disappointed there. You know what? Let's just watch just to see other streamers getting jump scared for once.
Oh my god, I'm actually done. Yo, I'm done. This is awful.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe there's a game I recognize that will come out. Chibi! Oh wait, I actually plan to play this game.
I have this problem with many women. I struggle to get in the hole. Why wouldn't it let me?
Hey yo. No, like for real, I know what game that is. I have planned to play it myself.
It's okay, she farted. That's all she did.
Hey man, stop playing, bro. I have to get off this game, bro. Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off, bro.
Oh, I will never play VR horror.
Stop playing with me. I'm a big kid. I can do this all day. Like real talk. You better stop playing with my body, sucker.
It's fun when it doesn't happen to me.
Dude, that thing's in the vehicle with me.
Again, it's still a bit shame that I can't really see what games they are playing.
What
Oh wait.
is that?
Oh my god! I remember these carpets. Oh my god, that was my childhood. Holy shit.
50. Change the batteries. I can't reach that shit.
Oh. Subliminal. That's the game I have that already as on my wish list.
Oh my god. Hi. I didn't like that. I would have rather you run at me, dude.
Oh.
Oh my god.
You get what you wish for.
Bro. Oh my fucking.
Oh, this game again.
Bruh.
What is this game? I wanna play it. I wonder if they tell me in the comments. 30 seconds later.
Oh my gosh, the box is there.
RE9.
Who the fuck are you? Oh, it's Jeffrey Epstein.
Also, RE9 got many people when they with their jump scares.
I'm sorry.
It's a shame that I had to be a PNG when I played it because of my graphics card.
Key card. Wait, so now we gotta go back? I'm crying. I was not ready for that one at all. I was not ready for that one at all. My tears,
This game. Oh my god, that's a giant Umbria plushie. That's a smiley.
Why? Why? I'm blind again. Bro, please. Bro.
Oh, Resident Evil 9 again.
Hello?
And...
Hello? Wait, what? Why did they not drop it?
You know, that post-nut clarity probably hitting hard. You're probably like, man, I need to go start a family.
What am I
need to get my
watching?
life together. Because this weird little elf girl with a fucking party hat in the middle of her forehead is telling me
What am I
need to save
watching?
my
This is
race.
not horror!
Oh my fucking god. Oh my god, oh my god. I don't have weapons.
What? Where the fuck am I?
Oh, it's this game again.
Okay,
Τι κάνει ρε μαλάκα?
Double jump scare.
Τι είναι αυτά ρε βλάκα? Έλα μαλάκα τώρα με το κολοπέχνη.
Oh, it's them again.
Τι ωραία έφυγε όμως
Is there literally not any other games?
I hate this. I don't like the fucking feeling. It's so eerie.
Okay, I don't think there will be any other games than these.
Can you give my ladder back?
Which is a bit disappointing. I was hoping there would be more games. I was hoping for suggestions for games I'm gonna play.
Can you give me?
Well, luckily, we have some other... Yeah, honestly, let me put on some music. It's so quiet without music. Let me find another video. Oh yeah. I still haven't watched this one. Guys, remember this beautiful game called Resident Evil, you know, 7 and the Resident Evil 7, or maybe I should say the scariest game. Well, he's back. So I was thinking, like, we could continue watching. He has multiple of these, and this is the one about the DLC. That is, I personally don't think that's scary, but it's really fun.
The house from Resident Evil 7 is an incredibly iconic location, responsible for bringing the horror back to Resident Evil. But
I mean,
apparently
maybe.
there's another location in this game that I didn't even know about. They released a DLC for it called End of Zoe, where you could leave the Baker's house and explore the surrounding swamp. It's full of new monsters that all want to kill you, gators that want to kill you, which are arguably scarier, and there's a new antagonist known as the Swamp Man, who I actually really like. But the most terrifying thing out there in the swamp isn't any of those.
Yeah.
It's him.
God, wow.
In this DLC, you play as Joe Baker, the brother of Big Papa Jack Baker himself. He shows up shortly after the events of the main game to see his family, only to find that something has gone terribly wrong. Soldiers are crawling all over the property, and his family is missing. The only family member he can find is his niece, Zoe, who is unconscious and surrounded by soldiers. I could go ask the soldiers what's going on, but the thing about Joe Baker is he is essentially the Bayou Batman. When playing as him, you fight mainly with your fists. Literally just punching absolutely everything. Multiple trained soldiers with assault rifles? Nothing on these hands. Joe kidnaps one of the soldiers and brings him and Zoe back to a nearby shack. His niece Zoe is infected, and she'll die soon if she doesn't get the cure. The soldier eventually gives us the location of the cure, so we have to trudge through the swamp to get it. As you step out into the swamp, immediately you feel that atmosphere of Resident Evil 7. Bright moonlight creeps over the dilapidated shack. A body hangs from a tree nearby, and your only path forward is surrounded by silhouetted trees. As you walk down the path, the first thing you find is this tree that you can pull the bark back from. Introducing us to one of this DLC's many new and exciting features. Remember the main Resident Evil 7 game when Ethan Winters would just pour liquid all over himself and heal somehow? I mean, it was stupid, but it made as much sense as any other healing in a Resident Evil game. Yeah, it works a little bit different in this DLC. Instead of just pouring liquid all over yourself, you can also pick up these bugs and then eat these bugs.
It's just a little snack. It's a little snack.
Listen, all right, I'm committed to the bit. I bit the egg in that Resident Evil 8 video. And I did that for you, even though you didn't ask me to. If anything, more people have asked.
Okay, first of all, why did you eat an actual egg like that? But second, I didn't know this came out after Resident Evil 8. Oh shit, wait, okay, I guess I have to watch 8 the next stream.
Me to stop doing stuff like that. But I never will. I never will.
No, is he actually gonna eat a bug? Is he actually gonna eat a bug?
This thing is nasty. God, it's crazy. Put the picture on screen of what I'm looking at right now is actually making me nauseous. I'm not a bitch. I'm not a bitch. I can do it. I don't know why, but a bunch of VTubers have been reacting, so this is for you.
Guys, he's talking about me. He's talking about me. Okay. Let me hide myself. Sorry, man. I'm not gonna interrupt you again.
Here. I'm not doing the beard as well. I'm just gonna leave the beard off here for the VTubers.
Yeah, for the VTubers.
Crossing over the short bridge, we move deeper into the swamp, where growling noises echo through the trees. And that's when one of the mud boys finds us. In the base game of Resident Evil 7, these imposing monsters made it very difficult to navigate through the basement. Playing as Ethan Winters, you were better off running away when you can, just avoiding them altogether. But Joe Baker, aka Bayou Batman, aka Joey Welcome Down, is ready with that uppercut combo. He's serving it with a side of fries. You want a drink with that? You want a supersize?
Not the cat!
Immune, she's immune. He literally punches them until their heads pop off. This is my favorite thing about the DLC. You're faced with the same horrors from the main game, but you are truly the apex predator in this goddamn swamp. I really thought melee combat built around Resident Evil 7's gameplay would just be ass, but it's actually really fun. The system is very simple and probably wouldn't make it.
Yeah, you aren't really getting that scared from the DLC. This DLC isn't that scary. I don't think I got scared at least.
Entire game very fun, but for the 2-hour runtime of this DLC, it is incredibly entertaining. The best part about it though is that these hands were not just made for enemies. Now, normally, Resident Evil is built around solving puzzles to move forward. Like, if you come up to a door you have to unlock, you probably gotta run around a 10,000 square foot building for 4 hours looking for a key that's shaped like a duck. But here, as we follow the path, we come across a door blocking us from where we're supposed to go. And the only puzzle required to get through it is How many times do you have to punch it
Yeah.
until it's destroyed, until it's in little pieces? The door is made out of metal bars and like wood and pieces of chain link fence. He's just going in bare fist Bayou Batman. I truly don't think I understand how power scaling works in this series. I've had a lot of conversations about this recently. More specifically, I've had conversations about like who would win in a fight, Chris Redfield or Leon Kennedy. That one's kind of tricky though. It really just depends on
The
which
shot
era
face.
of the character you're talking about. If you don't know these characters or anything, just stick with me for a minute. I'm gonna start talking my shit, but I promise it'll be quick. Okay, I think if you go Chris Redfield from Resident Evil 1 and Leon from Resident Evil 2, I think Leon is getting used like a mop. Really just due to experience differences. I mean,
Yeah.
Chris is a trained soldier, whereas Leon is like a cop on his first day. Now,
Yeah,
Resident
he's a
Evil 4
rookie.
Leon versus Resident Evil 5 Chris, that one is difficult because it just gets so goddamn campy that it's hard to tell what their actual power level is. I would lean towards Leon at first, mostly because of the fight with Krauser, but then
Yeah,
Chris just goes in.
I was just gonna say, but Chris was punching a boulder in a volcano. Like Chris RE5 would win over Leon RE4.
Does some shit like the punching the boulder. I just don't know what the fuck to do with that. Leon at that point in his career probably could outsmart Chris, but
Yeah.
just like pure strength, I'm gonna go with Boulder Boy. And then Resident Evil 6, I'm just gonna say that doesn't count. That was a bad dream that we all had. Even though Chris takes it in most of those situations, I believe that Chris over time only gets lamer and weaker, whereas Leon just becomes infinitely cooler every time he shows up. With that in mind, I would argue that Resident Evil 9's Leon versus Resident Evil 8's Chris, Leon would beat Chris so bad it would
Oh,
be
100%.
sad to watch. It would be like watching
100%.
Animal Planet and seeing a group of hyenas pick off a sickly, weak bison from the group. You never want to see that. Okay, sorry about my tangent. I just wanted to share my undeniable truth on this matter. I would really love to see Joe Baker fight either one of those guys, because just what I get from this DLC is that he's the most powerful man in the universe. He put both Leon and Chris in a crawfish boil.
Yeah, I was just gonna say he will probably beat both of them. I don't know how it would be if it was Chris and Leon against him together, but like 1-on-1, nah, they will lose.
Lather him up in some butter in Old Bay. Anyway, plowing through this door like a bulldozer, we come up to this small building. And even in full beast mode, there's something about walking through a tight hallway in Resident Evil 7 that is so eerie. After playing 9 recently, I thought that one was scarier than 7, but now coming back to this one, I realize why he's the GOAT, why he's MVP. Coke Zero break.
Hell yeah. Cat!
We round the corner to find a dead soldier holding a vial of the cure. And as we take it from him, his body starts to spew out this mold.
He looks like he's been dead for a while.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Another great thing about the punching is that it's a very cathartic response to getting jump scared. It just feels good to be able to beat the thing that scared you into an absolute paste on the ground with your bare hands. Go to bring the cure back to Zoe, only to find that the hut that she's in has been set on fire. Probably because we just left a barrel fire open right beneath the awning. I know we're in a horror scenario.
I didn't even think about that.
Redneck negligence. There's also 6 of these massive alligators lying dead in the clearing. All of them covered in these strange boils and gashes. We rush inside to give Zoe the cure, but because it wasn't a full dose, it won't cure her completely. That's when the soldier on the ground tells us we can find a full dose at his base.
There's more at our base. Just untie me, and I'll take you there. Please.
What base?
And he's fucked.
Man, that would suck to be him. Like, you showed up to help, and then you got tied up by a confused redneck, and then turned to pieces. Anyway, we go to grab Zoe and rush out of the shack.
I
and
don't
this is
remember
when we
him getting
introduce
thrown
the
in
main
like half and
antagonist
half.
of this DLC. The Swamp Man. Joe starts running out of here, and then he says probably my favorite line in not just the DLC, but this entire game.
Oh my God. This is some horror movie bullshit.
I'm just so happy that someone is aware. Can you believe that? Holy fuck. I was reading about an interview with the development team on RelyOnHorror.com from right before this game came out. There's a quote in there that says, part of the reason End of Zoe was created as it is was because of users' reaction to Zoe not really being savable in Resident Evil 7's split path. So they wanted to explore past that and
It's coming off. So they wanted to explore past that and her ultimate fate. In my main video on Resident Evil, I'm taking off the wig too at this point. In my main video on Resident Evil 7, I talked about that choice a lot and how I thought it was really stupid. You choose your wife or this girl you don't really know that well. And in this DLC, not only does it canonize you choosing Mia over Zoe, but it acknowledges how hollow of a choice that was. You could never really save Zoe. You just either leave her to die or try to save her and make sure that she dies. She literally makes this cure and gives it to Ethan, and she's like, all right, Ethan, now we're gonna cure my family, right? And he goes, I'm gonna cure my wife, who arguably caused all of this. I'm gonna cure my wife, the bioterrorist who damned your family to hell, and then we're just gonna get out of here on a boat. We're just gonna get out of here. Good luck. Holy shit, that sucks. I'm an Ethan defender, but he does kind of suck in that game. Am I past that house already? It's a tragic story that never stops being tragic. And even the developers knew that was an unsatisfying end for her character. And while this DLC is just funny, run around punching alligators, I do think the development team did a good job of redeeming that choice and Zoe's whole arc with this DLC. I didn't love Zoe as a character, but I did think she deserved better.
She was kind of annoying, not gonna lie.
Go full Batman to save her, and goddamn if Joe Baker is not that. I couldn't find a place to slot it in, but I have a Bayou Batman. Isn't that funny? Subscribe. Yo, hit the like. Joe continues driving the boat through the swamp until he finds the military base. It's not hard to find. It's a huge facility with a bunch of lights.
I wonder, how did they put up all of this so quickly?
And walls in the middle of a swamp. He docks the boat, heads inside, and this is when we're introduced to my favorite enemy in the entire game. Some goddamn gators.
Are you still talking about the plush gator?
Get off.
Okay.
Whenever I see a gator, it just warms my heart. I am a true Florida man. This is a fact about me that will never change no matter where I go.
Oh, he is from Florida?
What I do in this world. And it means if I see a gator, I'm probably gonna get hyped. The gators in this game are weirdly the hardest enemy to fight. You really can't punch them. You'll just get gnawed on until you die. So at first you kind of just have to
I think the
sneak
gator
around
part
and
was
pucker
my
your butthole, hoping
least
you get out
favorite
the
part
water
of the
fast
game.
enough. I say that as a joke, but I was pretty clenched up in this moment. Setting Zoe down and pressing on into the facility, it seems the molded have taken over this place too. Conveniently though, they are all facing the opposite direction of wherever you are. A goddamn classic for the stealth section. So we gotta get in there and do some stealth takedowns. There's no goddamn way that's a stealth takedown. I'm not buying it. That's insane. He literally like rips his head off and screams. In this section and a couple others, you do have to take the stealth approach though, because of the crawling enemies. They are extremely hard to kill, and not because they are strong and have like good attack patterns. They're just at a weird angle. You have to like crouch and punch them from there. And they don't really stack,
they're a bit
they just
annoying.
keep attacking you till you die. It's almost like they're bugged. It just doesn't make a lot of sense how they move. So the only way to fight them is with stealth or a mother fudging spear.
Oh, I forgot about the spears.
I wrote Huata in my script. It's on the page right here. And with that spear in hand, our Bayou Batman arsenal is almost complete. We got hands, and for anything else, we got spears. And it's not long after this that we finally come face to face with the monster that's been chasing us this entire time. Swamp Thing from DC Comics. Me playing airsoft wearing
Oh my god, he
I
actually
fell
looks like
in the pool. But it's one of those above ground pools and it hasn't been cleaned in a while. When you're first confronted with Jack Baker in the main game, it is horrifying. You're pretty much helpless, which makes him infinitely scarier as he just lumbers towards you. When the Swamp Man shows up, it is just absolutely hilarious to watch him try his damnedest to wind up a punch only to get fists rained down on him like an assault from a more powerful nation. We're dropping nukes with every swing. It does not take long to just eviscerate him and then go on our merry way, blasting through doors like a one-man SWAT team. You want to see them? You want to say hello? Say hello. And it's so goddamn funny. As soon as you go through the door, Swamp Man is back for more. He wants some action, and the same thing happens again. He just gets his ass beat and falls flat on the ground. They're playing the horror music, right? But it's got to be for him, not us. Pause.
Look at my dog. Her name is Pandora, and she is
Dog.
See, I got a sponsor for this video called The Farmer's Dog, and they sent me a bunch of this fresh dog food for Pandora to try. Normally, we feed her this kibble, and she likes it just
not
fine.
sponsored,
But
so
since
if
we
you
have
want-
Swish for
There you go.
sponsoring this video.
I'm not sponsored.
We
so I'm
cross
not
the
gonna
river,
have
then
it.
we eat some more bugs. I don't know why this is a bit I decided to double down on.
You know what? How about you eat it?
Don't eat
Alright,
the
you get
bugs
over here.
again.
And start chucking some spears at gators. The cure that we're looking for is somewhere inside this old boat, so we go down inside looking for it. I am truly coming around to the idea that we need an entire Joe Baker Resident Evil game. And if you're not a believer, I think this moment right here will convince you. We punch a hole through every molded in here and then come up to this computer where the cure needs to be synthesized. Joe turns on the computer and it starts to synthesize, but then it gets stuck. Now at this point, I
mean, this
fairly
is basically
confident
a John
this was
Baker
going to
Resident Evil
start a
game.
puzzle where I had to go and
Joe.
find some items or things to bring back to this computer to finish it. No, Joe, you know what Joe does? Joe punches the computer a few times. And then, you know what? It works.
Yeah.
It works. It just works. How does this work? You don't understand? Well, how about I punch you
Just don't think
a
about
bunch
it
of
too
times in the
much.
head until it makes sense. That's how it works. After grabbing the cure, it seems like Swamp Man wants another go. So he throws us over the edge, hoping, praying that gravity will help him in this battle, but it does not. Throwing
Yeah,
Joe
nah.
Baker over the edge is not gonna save you from this absolute smackdown. And to make matters worse, Joe literally suplexes him into the ground. For the love of God, give me a Joe Baker video game. When I first thought, oh, I'd love a game as this guy, I was mostly joking. I'm dead serious now. Throw in like a bunch of new combos for me to do, and I will be playing Street Fighter on these zombies. Give me a full game, don't even give me a gun. I don't want it. We rip off the Swamp Man's head, boom, bam, bop. We go to bring the cure
mean,
back
I
to
don't
Zoe,
think-
and somehow he comes back again.
If they will make a Joe Baker game, I don't think they would give him a gun. He would just go with his fist again.
And this time steals Zoe and brings her out into the swamp. Somehow he just keeps returning, almost like he never dies. There are clues in here to who he is. That's why I'm winking. I'm just bad at winking. Every time I wink,
I'm
it
winking
looks like
too.
I'm getting hit. It looks like I'm flinching. Has winking always been this hard? What is happening? Joe takes the boat to go find Zoe, and as we move deeper into the swamp, you can find these masses growing like pustules around the roots of trees and bushes. They writhe slowly. It almost looks like they're breathing. These next two sections before you actually find Zoe are kind of challenging, which I was not expecting from this DLC. There are a bunch of enemies around you on these thin
I'm hungry.
platforms, and right below you is an infinite amount of gators. It's like Gatorland down there.
Gatorland?
Is Gatorland common knowledge? It's kind of like a wildlife reserve, but for rednecks who like alligators. And you can like zip line over the gators and watch them
Wait,
eat
that's a
things.
thing?
Oh, holy shit, Gatorland has a YouTube channel. Oh, hit me up, Gatorland. Let's
I need to go to Gatorland. Holy shit, I'm dead serious. I need to go to Gatorland.
collab. Let's make something happen. I'm not even joking. Please get me on the Gatorland YouTube channel. Look at this video of them eating turkeys on Thanksgiving. That's so awesome. Happy Thanksgiving. Up until this point in the game,
Oh
I've been
I need to
mindlessly
get there.
punching everything that moved, but this section actually required me to use at least a single brain cell, which I was not prepared for. So I died more than a few times trying to get through this just until my neurons started actually firing. Then after this, there's a boss fight with a fat zombie. I don't know why in every Resident Evil game, as soon as they want to get some like variety in their enemy types, they just decide to make them fat. They're like, oh, you know what would be scarier than a zombie, you know, rushing and trying to kill you is if in his life before he became a zombie, he ate in a calorie surplus. Anyway, whatever, we explode him, he explodes into goo. And finally, we find Zoe, who's been laid out inside of this church.
Why a church though? Surprise!
You remember when I was winking at you? When we were doing that, when we were having that little moment where I was winking? This is what it was about. Yep. I love that I didn't get spoiled for this and I just got to experience it in the game, even all these years after the game has come out. Specifically awesome because I figured
Yeah, I'm glad I played this before I watched this video.
It out before the reveal actually happened because he was coming back so much. In my video about the main game, I talk about how each of the Baker family members represents a core piece of horror movie history, and how Jack Baker specifically represents the slasher. And the slasher always comes back. Every time he came back throughout the game, I would point it out. So when the Swamp Man just kept coming back over and over and over again, I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Brain activate, use 1000% power, overclock, processing, boom. Jack Baker. I'm not exactly sure how the reveal itself made sense, because he just pulled off like a piece of, I don't know if that was like tree bark, and it didn't really look like Jack Baker. You kind of just saw his eyes. I guess if it's his brother, maybe that's how he recognized him. He just can tell that that's his brother, but I don't know that I would look at him and be like, oh, that's that guy. Anyway, the Swamp Man, now known to be Jack Baker, throws us into
you kind of have to
a
look at him
coffin,
for a bit to realize
closes the
it.
coffin, and then throws the coffin into the river. But god damn it, the slasher isn't the only one who always comes back. I don't know how Joe Baker survived this. You just wake up on land and you're out of the coffin. Behind you, there's a bunch of other coffins. I guess that's where they all washed up. But he just like smashed out of it like the Hulk. I don't know why I'm questioning him. I'm sorry, Joe. I'll never question you again, Joe. At this point, Joe heads back to the Baker house for his final confrontation with his brother. But blocking our path to the house is a steel door, one that we cannot punch through.
For once.
So maybe this one is gonna require a puzzle. You know, maybe there's some like, you know, some interesting gameplay stuff we're gonna have to do before we get there. Nope, we follow the path around the corner and we find the coolest weapon in the entire game.
The Infinity Gauntlets, baby.
Ready for use.
So it's technically a power fist, but I couldn't find that online and I didn't have time to commission one to be made, so I just bought an Infinity Gauntlet off of Amazon for $40. And you know, if you thought you were punching hard before, this thing is that times 1,000. I was running back through the Baker's house just popping heads with this thing. It's so much fun to run back through these iconic horror locations.
Oh wait, that's the mom
house.
house.
Where the military has covered everything in plastic wrap and lab equipment to study whatever it is that happened here. In the center of the room sits Zoe, who is still on the verge of death. And it's very obvious that Jack is gonna show up as soon as we move over to Zoe, and we're gonna get to do a boss fight. But this time, we're gonna finish him off for good. I mean, if all 6 Infinity Stones can't kill Jack Baker, I say we just give up.
Zoe! Zoe, wake up! Wake up! You're just a rabid dog now. I'm gonna put down your misery.
Throughout the fight, you'll hear Joe talking to Jack Baker about, you know, when they were kids and they would fight, taunting him, trying to get through to his brother, hoping he's still in there somewhere. Jack is significantly stronger this time around. I don't really know why. Maybe it's because we ripped off that thing that was over his eyes and he was fighting blind the whole rest of the DLC. But I imagine more so just because we got a huge power upgrade. So it's just kind of balanced that way. Using the gauntlet, Joe dazes Jack, and just before killing him off completely, delivers the hardest one-liner ever.
This is farewell from the family, brother.
Oh.
Get it? Because like in the beginning of the game when Jack says, welcome to the family, son. It's like that, but Joe gives the cure to Zoe, and of course, Chris Redpilled shows up and takes credit for the whole goddamn thing. Conveniently after the whole fight is over too. Wow, he really showed up right in the nick of time to do nothing. I hate how they write Chris Redfield in the later games. I truly think they have ruined this character for me. Anyway, they take...
Yeah, I don't really like how Chris is like in RE7 or 8. It feels wrong.
Zoe back to the lab where they find that the cure has worked and she is fully cured.
You're gonna be just fine.
We found her. She's a tough kid. Yeah, of course. Hang on. Someone wants to speak to you.
Zoe! Zoe, are you there?
It's you. I don't believe it. You actually made it.
We both did.
You didn't forget about me.
I told you I'd send help, and I always keep my promises.
Thank you, Ethan.
Oh, thank you, Ethan. Thank you, Chris Redfield. No, I don't want to hear it. I want to hear thank you, Joe Baker.
Yeah,
AKA
honestly,
Batman,
for real.
AKA Welcome Down, AKA The GOAT. I love this story. I'm shocked that I haven't heard more about this. It's so much fun. I'm glad I got to play this for the first time now, almost 2 years later after uploading my Resident Evil 7 video. When I first uploaded that video, I was somewhere around like 100,000 subscribers, if even that. And now, somehow, 2 years later, that is my most popular video ever with over 4.5 million views.
Oh, is
and
it?
We are almost just kissing 1 million subscribers. And you would not believe how much my life has changed in the last 2 years. I've been able to take care of my family when they need it and, you know, like set up a future for myself. I meet people on the street who recognize me from these videos and talk about how much they like them. Not to get too personal or weird, but I spent a lot of my life thinking there was no hope for me. I grew up in a situation that's hard to get out of, and now I'm so far out of that situation, it feels like a bad dream. And if you're watching me now, I can't thank you enough for that. I hope I make you laugh while you're eating dinner. I just wanted to come back to this game and reflect a little now that we're so
Yeah, I am hungry. I should have eaten actually.
close to 1 million subscribers. You know, I always thought at 1 million I would slow down for once, but honestly, I love doing this so much, and I'm ready to go find 1 million more people and make them watch me eat a bug. I don't know if we're at 1 million yet.
Honestly, I would love doing what he does, just because I would get to cosplay all these characters. It would be so fun.
By the time you're watching this, but either way, just thank you. All right, anyway, click the card right here. Go and watch another one of my videos. Thank you to the $25 patrons. Thank you.
Okay, so I think next video we watch, like, from him will be the RE9 one. Oh wait, no, there's I don't know if I want to watch RE8, only because it's like multiple parts, and it will be so much for me to edit. It will be so much for me to edit. Let's see. Oh wait, RE9 is actually only 25 minutes.
This room right here.
We have time to watch it. Why is this room in Resident Evil 9 is so terrifying?
This room right here in Resident Evil 9 is the scariest room in the entire game. Of course, it doesn't look that way at first. If anything, it all just looks pretty generic. It's got a bed, some shelves, a sink in the middle of the room, classic Resident Evil typewriter. But after beating the game multiple times, this is the one room I cannot stop thinking about. And I want to talk about why. And I also want to talk about why the zombies in this game are so unique and different. And then at the end, I'll give a little review for the game.
Yeah, I noticed that as well, and that's because one, they can talk, and two, they remember their, like, what is it called? The jobs they had. Like the lady who was cleaning, the lady who was singing, the man who was turning off the lamps. He was probably like a lamp turn off an owner. The chef.
For now, I just want to start by talking about why this room specifically is the scariest room in the entire game. It all begins when you wake up in this room surrounded by medical equipment. This is not the beginning of the game, so there's a lot of missing context here, but all that really matters for this video is that you play as an FBI agent named Grace, and we're trapped inside the Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center looking for a way out. Walking out into the hall, it seems all the lights have gone out. The red glow of emergency lights and the moon shining through a single window are all that illuminates the path. This facility is old, but it's far from abandoned. The indoor plant life seems well and recently maintained. But in some places, there's debris covering the ground, like someone or something had broken its way through the ceiling. Oh, it's something up there.
No shit.
He's probably fine. This is my favorite room in the entire game, not because of what's in it necessarily, but because how they use the space so well to fill you with dread. Let me explain. Just around the corner past this ominous horse statue with realistic muscles. I don't know why we needed that in a hospital, but okay, charge $5 million for heart surgery, spend it on a horse statue. You can find two things. First, a fuse box with one fuse missing. New objective, find that shit, open the gate. Second thing you find in this drawer over here is the fat baby key, which we need to open the fat baby door. The actual interior of the room is pretty mundane. Some shelving, extra linens, ye old cuck chair. We've got the cuck table over here just in case you need to take notes. A bathroom vanity here in not the bathroom. I guess for if you wake up and really have to wash your hands. There is a typewriter in the room, which if you don't know is the classic Resident Evil save station. And glowing from the closet is a fuse box with a single fuse inside. There's no way to open it here. You'll need a screwdriver to take the screw off. Chewing on the lock will not work. Stop doing that. But next to the fuse box is a lighter. Now you may notice upon igniting the lighter that debris also lines the floor of this closet, and right above you, a gaping hole.
Should probably be fine.
Moly. Multiple rooms up to this point have been inaccessible due to being too dark. And while the lighter doesn't provide much light, it's enough to now go inside these rooms. The next room over is a little different than the one we just came from. Still no lights on in here, even though there is an interactable light switch. And because I'm thorough, an investigator at heart, I flipped this switch for 5 minutes straight just to make sure it wouldn't actually turn on. It did not, but you know, at least we know that now.
Yeah.
I know this seems insane, but in the original Resident Evil 2, there was a desk in the STARS office that you had to open 50 different times in order to unlock this secret photo of Rebecca Chambers playing basketball. So I'm mostly joking about the light, but I've also been looking around this game for any dumb shit like this. Inside the dark room, there are 3 different beds and children's toys scattered all around.
Can someone tell me if they know why, just why you can interact with it, but no light?
Stuffed animals, blocks, books, and a little table where they would color. Most of the drawings look pretty innocuous. I mean, there was only one that kind of freaked me out, and it was this drawing of like a doorway that was completely black with a little light switch next to it. I don't know, it just kind of looked unsettling. And then there's this drawing of a horse. I don't know whose kid drew this, but like get them involved in a trade or something, you know, like plumbing, get them on a construction site. It's just not a future in art here. If that horse was alive, it would scream. On the table over here is a small children's book that we can read called Shadow Ghost by Marriott Jones. Have you seen the shadow ghost hiding in the dark? Have you seen the shadow ghost staying from the light? Have you seen the shadow ghost? Because she's been watching you. Who the fuck gave this book to a kid?
Yeah.
Stay in the light. Okay.
Lamp.
Lamp attack! You never know when you're gonna get lamped, and it happened today. And this lamp attack was brought to you by Chime. Segway of the year, baby.
Chime is a financial. That's really all there is left in this room. The only other thing worth noting is a notice taped to a box. To staff, I have moved some items out of the closet. The screwdriver is now in the toolbox in the nurse's station. I assume that's the only place here we haven't checked yet. With the lighter now though, we can actually examine some of the finer details in the area that most people probably won't give a shit about, but it's the one thing I really love about all the Resident Evil games from the past few years. Going the extra mile to fill the space with things like this diagram or pamphlet that are both specific to the Rhodes Hill Care Center. Sometimes though, they will have these pages that have writing on them that's either complete gibberish or writing in another language. I have no idea what language this could possibly be, so my guess is that this is just a bunch of bullshit that they wrote down because they didn't feel like actually writing anything out.
Yeah.
Now, I feel like that plant was not knocked over the first time I walked through here. I feel like that plant was very much upright. Damn.
You really notice the details.
Must have knocked this plant off. Okay, it's just doing it every time I say plant. Plant! 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 Alright, we're done. Plant!
Inside the prep room, they've got all the usual things you would expect in a doctor's office, like the cotton balls and the tongue depressors.
I'm a walrus.
And another hole in the ceiling.
Ugh.
Have you seen the shadow ghost hiding in the dark? Have you seen the shadow ghost staying from the light? Have you seen the shadow ghost? Because she's been watching you.
Stay in the light. What I love so much about this section of the game is how it just drip feeds you information. Sounds coming from the ceiling where these ominous holes open up into darkness. Using light as part of the puzzle, leaving some rooms off limits until you can find a way to illuminate them. Having this rustling come from where you can't see, playing on this so common fear of the dark. A fear that seems so irrational until the game tells you exactly why you should be scared of it. So now as you stand in this bright room, staring down the hallway, you know exactly what you have to do, but the thought of doing it fills you with dread.
There's a writer named Orson Scott Card who talked about the different kinds of fear: dread, terror, and horror. He described dread as the strongest of the three kinds of fear. The tension that you feel when you know something is wrong but can't see it. A terrible anticipation.
Seems about
And
right.
terror acts as a release. The moment you see the monster, adrenaline spikes and your body forces you to run away. Then finally, horror, where you look on the aftermath of those terrible things. The moment where your brain finally processes all of it.
Now, it's not a perfect description. I mean, it's hard to articulate the complexities of an emotion like fear. But applied to this little section of the game, it helped me understand better why it worked so well.
I'm glad you described this. I didn't know the difference between horror, fear, and dread.
It's all three of those points at different moments, relying mostly on dread, with these perfectly timed moments of terror. This is getting hot to hold. And then horror, looking at the gore left behind by the monster, which only starts the cycle over again, dreading the fact that it's still out there.
To get the screwdriver up on top of the shelf, there's a cart in the room that you need to move over and stand on. But as you do so, the rattling of chains and stomping of feet can be heard nearby. Here in this room, surrounded by darkness, the cart creaks. Medical equipment begins to fall. And it hears you. Quickly, we push the cart over, reach up, looking for the screwdriver, and as soon as we find it, dash down to hide underneath a desk nearby. It slinks into the room through the only way in or out. Giving us a small opportunity to escape. The narrow set of hallways this sequence takes place in leave you with almost no option to escape. No possibility of creating distance between you and this monster. Just as you begin rushing towards your objective, the monster crashes through the door, creating a barrier between you and that light where you would have been safe, forcing you to move backwards and through where you just came from. As you just barely make it to the light, and she climbs into the ceiling away from view, plaster and paint falling all around, the stomping and rattling of chains fade. The terror subsides. And you stare into this room right here, screwdriver in hand, feeling more dread than ever before.
And this is why I think this room in particular is the scariest room in the entire game. The rules have all been established. If you go into the dark, a monster will rip your head meat off with her front teeth like a chicken wing. Inside this room is the fuse you need to open the gate
and escape. But there's only one way to go and get that fuse. You have to turn off the lights.
Yeah.
This moment is so perfectly set up to be terrifying. You're no longer guessing what might happen, where the monster may come from. You know where the hole is in the room. You know it will get you when the lights are off. You know exactly what's about to happen. Except you don't. Plant. The lights go out before you even get a chance to make it across the room. Any sense of control you had over the situation is ripped away from you, leaving you to panic and just move as fast as you can. The monster starts chasing you down the hallway as thunder shakes the building. You make it to the fuse just in time to open the gate, but not fast enough to escape. The monster endures its bubbling steam in the light just long enough.
I've been thinking about that. She could have continued crawling. If she did, she could have made it.
Enough to rip you back inside.
Ah, yeah.
Man, what are they putting in this hospital food? Leon Kennedy reporting for duty. Pants are too big. So, in this game, you play as two different protagonists. There's Grace Ashcroft, who you just saw. She's a new character, never been in the series before. And the second one is Leon Booty Man Kennedy. He's been the protagonist of multiple Resident Evil games, and now he's old and beautiful. At this point in the game, Leon saves Grace, a whole bunch of stuff happens, blah, blah, blah. Who cares? I want to talk about how the zombies in this game are so weird and different. Specifically, there are 4 zombies in the Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center that I want to point out. The first one is the butcher, or the cook, whatever you want to call it. When you first find him, he's in the kitchen, chopping up a bunch of meat with this massive knife. His design kind of looks to me like the monster from Outlast, if you've ever played that game, just like that big, bald,
it kind of
gray,
does.
hulking beast. But this guy's got hairy arms and a mother-fudging job to do. He is at work. If you sneak in and just wait for a little bit, you can actually hear him muttering, saying different things. Next. And this is because the zombies in Resident Evil 9 remember their jobs, or just whatever it was they were doing when they died. And all of them, all around the care center, you can see trying to continue that job or that action that they were doing. This guy was a chef, so obviously he's trying to turn me into a beef Wellington. I get the vibe that this guy was not a very nice chef, because when he's attacking you, like if you provoke him and he chases you around, you can hear him say shit that almost sounds like what Gordon Ramsay or just an angry chef would yell in the kitchen. Where's the lamb sauce? I feel like if you're a chef, you can kind of just say anything to people, and as long as your food is good, they'll just take it. And this guy's no exception. If you look around the kitchen, before he, starts trying to kill you, there are a ton of dishes that are fully prepared, look amazing, just sitting around on all the counters. What are you yawning for?
Cat.
Yeah, I know. That's how you know he turned real recently, because all of the food is very fresh.
I mean, everyone turned recently because they did start the alarm like early when they arrived.
I love that when he finds you, he will just chase you around with this massive knife. It's so imposing. He's not like the tyrants from other Resident Evil games, though. He follows you around, but you still can kill him, especially if you are Leon goddamn Kennedy. Get on to the next one. Zombie number 2. You can find this zombie just trying to clean stuff around the care center. Obviously, she was some kind of janitor, maid, something. The interesting thing is when she tries to kill you, she will run up on you, grab you, and do what I thought was trying to scratch your eyes out, but she's trying to scrub your face clean until you die. She just thinks you're a dirty boy and she's got to clean it up. There's not much else that's interesting to her. I just thought it was really cool how they specified her attack animation as cleaning. It was just a cool detail. Bang, on to number 3, explosion behind me. So there's this guy here that I just can't, for the life of me, figure out what his job was supposed to be. I was going through the care center, looking at all the zombies, trying to figure out what each of their jobs were, and I found this one zombie who has a very specific goal in mind.
Turn off the lights.
Off the lights. He doesn't do anything, he just hates it when the lights are on.
That's just his whole thing. Pretty mad about it, all things considered. Doesn't matter how long you watch him for, he's just always flipping the lights. What kind of idiot would just sit there flipping a light switch for a long duration of time? Well, I mean, you gotta be really stupid to do something like that. This is what led me to believe it was more a situation where when these people died, whatever it was they were doing, they're kind of stuck in a loop doing that same thing over and over again as a zombie. So they don't necessarily remember their old habits or what their job was. It's that or this guy's official job title was light switcher. I mean, how much would a light, like if you hired a guy to switch lights on and off, how much would that cost? I guess they had a marble statue of a horse. They could probably afford that guy. Pretty sweet job. And what I love about the light switching zombie specifically is that as Grace, if you want to sneak around, you can flip a light switch and he will go over to it and flip it off. Because remember, he's mad. He's mad that these lights are on and he's got to do something about it. And you can use that to sneak around it.
He has a hangover.
When I was a kid, my brother and I used to do this to my dad all the time. He really hated when the hall light to the garage was on. And he would just walk by, he would switch it off, and he would go, "Ah, who turned the light on?" He would yell. So my brother and I, whenever he would turn off the light, one of us would go distract him and talk to him. And it was one of those kitchens where you could like walk around, like there were two entrances. And so the other one would walk around, flip the light switch off, and then sneak back. And by the time he turned around and saw it was off, you just like the vein in his forehead would start to bulge. I don't think he finds it very funny, but it made me laugh so hard every
It
single
sounds
time.
like a really funny
zombie
prank.
number 3, this is my dad. Nobody killed this zombie specifically, that's my dad.
Zombie number 4.
4. Nailed it. This one is my favorite zombie
Singing lady.
in the whole game, and it's one that you can hear long before you ever see. I don't think I ever mentioned this in a video before, but Capcom invited me to play Resident Evil 9 early in an event out in LA. And they also gave me the game like 2 weeks early. Thank you, Capcom. I love you, baby. Now, during this playtest event, we got to play the Rose Hill Care Center section pretty much in its entirety. It was in a very quiet office building. No one said really much of anything at all. It was literally just a, "Hello, sign this form that you will never speak a word of this ever," and then sit down and play the game in silence. I'm not gonna lie, it felt a little awkward. I wasn't actually sure who to thank at the end of it. Like, I wasn't sure who to talk to, so I just got up and left. Like, I just walked out of the building. I probably should have said something to somebody. I was just nervous. I don't know. While I was sitting at the desk, it was this section specifically that just had me quaking. The part with the singing zombie. Just, oh, fuck.
Yeah, the singing song is actually really annoying in a way that if you make her scream, other zombies will come and get you. That's,
Fuck that. Just the moaning, singing voice hitting these horribly unsettling notes. It's so good. It's so good. My favorite zombie by far. I couldn't really tell if she was a singer who came to the hospital to entertain the patients, you know, like sing to them, comfort people. Or if maybe she was one of the patients that came up to this little area where there's a piano to play music. Not entirely sure, but either way, the sounds that they were able to achieve for her, wildly unsettling. I don't really have the vocabulary to explain why this really...
I mean, it's a really nice bar, yeah, and the piano is also nice. She's in a dress, like, I can believe that it's a singer they hired.
Did something for me, but man, I really love it. Oh, another thing, she attacks with her voice too. Like, if you get spotted by her, she'll just scream, and it does damage. When I was playing as Grace, a couple of times when my health was really low, she would spot me, scream, and it didn't matter how far I was away, I would just down. It's no match for Leon Kennedy though.
Yeah.
Good job. Good job. You're dead 3 times. Good job. You're bad at this game. Overall, I just really love the direction they took with the zombies here in the Rhodes Hill Care Center. The fact that they retain some things from their lives, some of them will attack you with weapons, unique animations for the different jobs they were doing. It's a very cool attention to detail. It's little variations like this that took this section to the next level for me. Put it a step above, say, Resident Evil 2, where you're just fighting hordes of zombies that do.
Yeah, but that was T-Virus, like the one that they have in the care center. Isn't that like evolved version of T-Virus?
The same thing. And it's just a cool idea that they expand on throughout the game. And now, just quick, before y'all go, I want to do like a little review. I'm not a reviewer. I don't normally review games or anything, but I had some thoughts about this game that I really wanted to like Get out. So I'm just gonna do it here at the end of the video. I really enjoyed Resident Evil 9. I was grinning from ear to ear pretty much the whole time. Oh man, especially when I couldn't talk to people about it because I was playing it and nobody else had played it yet. And I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing. I hope everybody likes this and I'm not just completely alone and having an amazing time. I thought this early section where you play as Grace was the perfect, and I mean perfect balance between Resident Evil 7's horror and Resident Evil 2's puzzle exploration gameplay. And playing as Leon too, I mean, especially in that second half where they had some really, I think, creative encounters and kept things interesting the entire time for me. It was pretty much always fun. All that being said, I do have one pretty, I would say, big problem with the game. The more I think about it, the more I did not like it, and it was the pacing. And to get that point across, I tried to pace this video like the game is paced. So the first half is me like playing as Grace, and the second half is me, Leon. I don't know, I thought it was creative, whatever. So how I structured this video specifically is, to me, how it felt to play the game. I used two different video concepts with very different styles and just kind of put them back to back. So really it's like two videos just technically in the same upload. It also means I get to try out both YouTube titles. So we'll see which one does better. Resident Evil 9 felt like two completely separate games to me. And they were both great games. But when the entire game length is 8 to 10 hours and you're playing two different games within that time, you only really get two separate 4 to 5 hour games, which is, in my opinion, not enough time for things like progression with either of the characters to feel sad.
Yeah, but like I finished off Resident Evil 2 on 4 hours. So like basically playing Resident Evil 2 2 times. I think it's pretty okay.
That is fine. Or for stories to build up naturally. There's a couple points in this game where they just go, yep, we're here now. I don't know why we're here. Sometimes it feels like in Teen Titans when they would go from the normal animation style to like the chibi crazy animation style, or like SpongeBob when they do the gross up on the patty and it's highly detailed and realistic. I didn't really mind so much the tone shift. If anything, I loved being able to go from scared and helpless to kill shit Leon Booty Cheeks Kennedy. But there were so many ideas present in this game that I wish had room to breathe or time to evolve. Like the gameplay loop of running around as Grace, being terrified, just trying to get away from shit, only to then go through the same area as Leon Kennedy and just destroy all of it. That was such a cool feeling. And it only happened like once. Did I love the game? Of course. What's here is so good. But I think it's worth saying that this half and half pacing just did not work for me. When I was growing up, my dad,
liked it.
Zombie number 3. He always used to say, don't half-ass two things, full-ass one thing. And I hope that for the next game, whatever it is they want to do, they full ass it. But that's it. Just wanted to share my thoughts on the game because y'all are always asking me stuff like that. What did you?
I mean, next game they do is a Code Veronica remake, so that will be full pacing.
Think of the game. Did you like the pacing? Did that work for you? Let me know in the comments. And after you comment that, click the card right here to go and watch another one of my videos. I do have to apologize. I am not going to be making that Resident Evil 2 Part 2 video. I'm more passionate about doing other things right now. Putting out videos that I'm proud of, that I really care about, is what's most important. We are, though, working on getting a studio. Very excited, very nervous.
Part 2 of Resident Evil 2.
Expensive, but I know if I can pull it off, it is the right step in making the best content possible for y'all. Thank you to the $25 patrons for your support. I will be giving y'all a tour of that studio if we make it happen. And thank you for 886,000 subscribers.
Hey, I'm glad it's going well for him. Let's see. Yeah, as I said, it was gonna be a short stream today. I didn't know how long the Backrooms game would be, but holy shit, I will not go through that part of it again. Hell no. You can say whatever you want, but if that part is gonna be there when I go back to that game again next time, I will not play that game again. Even if it was really funny. Let's see. But yeah, I hope you guys had a wonderful experience with me doing the Backrooms game and enjoy the videos that I watched, because I enjoyed them. And next stream will be on Saturday. I'm gonna have to try to remember what game I was gonna play then. I will update you guys that on my Twitter. But until then, I hope you guys will have a wonderful day, night, morning, evening, whatever time it is for you guys. And I will see you then. But until then, Goodbye.